What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Ace of Hearts here, and today I wanted to talk about the Golden State Warriors. As we all know, the Warriors have been struggling this season with very horrible and just inefficient styles of play this season. They are 2-2 through 4 games, and they have suffered blowout losses to the Bucks and the Nets. And they came within 1 and 10 points in their only 2 wins against the Bulls and the Pistons, respectively, which are 2 very mediocre teams. So I see a sign of concern for the Warriors. My main reasons as to why I think there's concern is because the Warriors are dead last in net rating, field goal percentage, and plus minus, which is kind of odd because the Warriors are known for their efficient style of play in the NBA. They're also 26th in offensive rating and 25th in defensive rating. So this means that per 100 possessions, they are getting scored on more than they are scoring, which is bad, really bad. I believe they're in the negatives. I said they're dead last in net rating, so and their net rating is actually a -12, which is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Kelly Oubre is shooting 26% from the field and 4% from 3, which is horrible. He's 1 for 21. He just made his first 3 against the Pistons, and he's shooting 13 for 50 from the field, which is horrible. I'm actually surprised that he's shooting that bad in a Warriors system. But alongside Kelly Oubre, we have to talk about Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins has decided to become a sharpshooter because he is shooting a higher 3-point percentage than field goal percentage. He is shooting 42% from 3, or 43% if we round up, and he's shooting 36% from the field, which is very odd. I know it's only been 4 games, but I don't see how that happens when you're a 6'8" athletic forward like Andrew Wiggins. The only person who's a forward in the NBA that I could see making a career out of shooting a high 3-point percentage but not that high of a field goal percentage is Kevin Durant, and we all know that he is Kevin Durant, which Andrew Wiggins is not. So yeah, Andrew Wiggins is just a weird player. Inconsistent, just very inconsistent. Maybe when the full squad comes back, the full Warriors squad comes back, he'll be more efficient because I don't think he's that great at a second option. He wasn't even good as a third option in Minnesota. So yeah, the good sign of the Warriors is that they're a top 6 team in least amount of turnovers committed. So that's good. They take care of the ball, but at the same time, it's not really a pinnacle stat that you should state when they don't shoot the ball well, which is so weird to say because they are the Warriors. And the other good sign is that Steph Curry is playing decent. Through the 4 games that the Warriors have played, Steph Curry is averaging 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists on 41% shooting from the field, 32% from the 3-point line, which isn't Steph Curry-like, and the 100% from the free throw line, which you should expect through 4 games. He probably won't miss his first free throw until like 25, 30 games into the season. So yeah, I mean, that's really all the good that you can say about the Warriors. And James Wiseman. James Wiseman is playing pretty good. If he keeps going at the pace he's going, he'll probably win Rookie of the Year because I don't see any of the other rookies really putting on that much. Maybe LaMelo, just because he's popular, but I don't really see that happening. So yeah, James Wiseman is doing good as well in his role with the Warriors. Now, if we're gonna talk about solutions, I really think that there's only 2, one being time, obviously, and the second option being Draymond Green. We all know Draymond Green is the heart and soul of the Warriors. He's the vocal and physical leader, while Steph is the performing leader. Draymond Green is, we all know Draymond Green. He's the defensive anchor. He's an underrated passer. He's Steph's primary pick and roll partner, and he's a good enough shooter to make do with the Warriors squad, as we all know. And even if you don't want to look through the past 2 seasons, you can look at 2016 when he got suspended in game 4 or 5. I can't remember. No, it was game 4 when he got suspended in game 4.
And he takes a little swing that misses after he objected to.
My Cavs, by the way, just have to disclaim that. My Cavs ended up winning the next 3 games and being the first team to come back from a 3-1 deficit to the Warriors' disadvantage. LeBron and Kyrie scored 51 in Game 5, and I personally believe if Draymond would not have gotten suspended, that the Warriors would have won that Game 5. If you don't want to look at that game, you can even look at the Game 7 of that same series. Draymond Green scored 32 points to lead all scorers. When Steph and Clay weren't playing that well, he was the only one who really showed up that game, especially in the fourth quarter. All in all, the Warriors, I mean, it's only 4 games. I think they'll bounce back. It is the Warriors after all. I think they'll make significant improvements when Draymond comes back. And, of course, like I said, as time goes by, once they get into the 20, 30, 40, as the season goes on, they will progress, I believe. They just need to play more together. Kelly Oubre got to do something about that shooting, though. That is 1 for 21. That is atrocious. But yeah, they'll make the playoffs. The Warriors will make the playoffs. I don't think they'll make it past the first round, honestly, because I don't think Draymond and Steph can do it all alone. I think Klay Thompson needs to be there for them to have success. But yeah, the Warriors just aren't really doing that well right now. Kind of surprising. I would have thought Steph Curry would have came out more hot. But we all know it's the Warriors, so they'll be fine. Yeah, this has been your boy Ace of Hearts, and peace.